God, I feel like I'm watching that kid. I'm watching the kid who's playing a guitar for the first time. And I don't actually know anything about whether or not the kid has any talent, because I'm not musically inclined. But even so, even if he is, regardless of whether he is or isn't talented, he or she is or isn't talented, I'm watching them, and they're playing kind of awkwardly, but they're kind of getting in. They have a tune going, and I'm sitting there listening and smiling, because, hey, it's their first time playing a guitar. I have no preconceptions about their ability. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. It's their first time, so you'll never know. That's what I feel like when I'm playing through this, and then watching myself play through it. Is all I can do is I can't really say anything. All I can say is you're playing. That. Oh, I hope it's not pedantic. Or not. What is it? Quickly, let's think of the word of the day. Patronizing. Do you know what patronizing means? Well, it comes from being a patron, and I'm talking about the origins of patronizing. Holy crap. Give credit where credit's due. This is the first level to actually get me low on... Or is it the first level to get me low on health? What was the first level I got low on health on? What difficulty is this? It's hard. It's not hardcore. Right, because enemies don't drop items. Do you think, if I just slipped in the audio from the first episode in, over this, I literally just restarted the audio and played it from the beginning, starting here, would it fit perfectly? without having to change anything. Hey, do you remember the part in Turok 2 where you came out of this big tunnel and there was this big temple gate and you had to solve a puzzle to unlock the gate keys, and you had to go climbing up a wall and you had to do some acrobatic jumping to get across the pit, and then there were dinosaur men there, and the dinosaur men shot lasers at you and had a predator wrist gauntlet and everything, and how awesome that is? Do you remember how when you shot a Dino Man in Turok 2, if you pulled off a really good shot with the handgun, their head would just explode? Wasn't that awesome? Boy, is it. It's completely unrealistic, but it's awesome. And why is it awesome? I don't know, because I'm a horrible animal. And I get a visceral, cathartic thrill out of the deaths of digital beings. Oh, I'm terrible, but you remember how awesome that was? Oh man. Do you remember the shotgun in Turok 2 is a double-barreled pump action, which makes no sense at all, but who cares? Do you remember that? Remember how the pulse rifle is a plasma gun, and it's a sniper rifle, and it explodes? Do you remember? Oh god. Do I have spiritual invincibility turned on? I wonder how many knife stabs it took to get that Batman. Oy vey. Oy vey! Turok Dinosaur Hunter, directed by Michael Bay. Now that would be something. Actually, I hope that never happens. On second thought, at least it's not Paul W.S. Anderson. Did you know they're making a Monster Hunter movie? Everybody knows that. Because it's Paul W.S. Anderson. You know he made Event Horizon. That was a good movie. Well, I like that movie. It was a bizarre horror movie. It was a Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Why did I like this game? Why? The theme again. This is finally the level where we're going to get the quad rocket launcher. That's something. It's a quad rocket launcher. Isn't that cool? It sure is cool. I cannot wait for it to be lame. It is kind of creepy. I promise you it's cool! It's so cool! You're gonna love it when you see it! One thing I am happy about is, just kind of, just like I said, did I beat this game as a kid or did I just cheat? You know what I just realized? I don't think I ever legitimately beat this game as a young boy. No, I think I just put in the big cheat code and I skipped to the boss fights. And I don't particularly recall whether or not it was due to the game's difficulty or because I just got bored with it. Oh my god, I just realized that explains everything. Oh, finally. Finally. Oh, that explains so much. Oh my god. Because what did I enjoy the most? I enjoyed fighting the Cyber T-Rex. Oh, again, spoiler alert, there's a Cyborg T-Rex. Oh, you know it's there. It's a dinosaur it's a video game with dinosaurs in it. You're gonna get a T-Rex at some point. Speaking of which, that Cyborg T-Rex, do you want to know what its name is? It has a name. It's called Thunder. That's awesome. It's so simple. And plus, the meaning of dinosaur is thunder lizard. Hey. But it's a cyborg T-Rex named Thunder. The game doesn't say that. I don't know where that is in the... It's probably in a comic book or something. That's its name. Its name is Thunder. And it is the campaigner's ultimate bioweapon. Let me go back to the manual real quick, because I'm going to go through this enemy section, right? And the thing is, imagine pulling this manual out, and you look at the enemies, and you see that there are demons in this game? I'm looking at it right now. Demons. Terrifying and evil denizens of the Lost Land, they are more deadly than humans and able to take more punishment. They can attack with handheld weapons or fire blasts of energy from their hands. Listen to that! Triceratops. Lumbering behemoths that are armed with dual rocket launchers. There are killer plants. We went through a jungle level and there were no killer plants there. There are cyborgs in this game. The campaigners' elite troops, far tougher than human enemies. These steel-clad menaces are impervious to arrows and shotgun blasts, which is actually a lie. You can kill them with shotgun blasts. Sludge beasts. Crab-like creatures fond of raw sewage. Ugh. As if that wasn't unpleasant enough, they also have a taste for human flesh. Oh my god! Now we're going through this again to get the ultra health. But listen to that! Subterraneans. Massive burrowing worms that move as easily through the earth as Turok does through air. They will continually retreat into the ground, only to burst up and renew the attack at close range. These foul-smelling creatures will spit globs of toxic saliva and can deliver alarmingly powerful physical attacks up close. Where are these things? We are six levels through the game. We're more than 80% through it, and we have not seen half of the bestiary. We haven't seen the best half of the bestiary. We haven't seen a single example of that. It's just more poachers, more ancient warriors, more raptors. I suppose we've finally seen Dimetrodons, but just, oh my god! I want to go to the jungle and fight killer plants! Now right here is a bit of an odd secret. I'm looking for a specific ledge, and it is hardly visible. There it is. Unless you happen to know about it. Fun fact, I knew about it from memory in this playthrough. But originally, when I first got this game on PC, not the Steam version, that was before that became a reality. The one I have next to me, I have the big box right here. I got that because I thought to myself the exact same thing when I started this. Hey man, this is a game, this was one of my first shooters. This is a game I played as a kid. Oh my god, does it hold up? No it doesn't. Oh well. So I got it. And I had to look up. I literally looked up where all of the secret areas were because I wanted to know. There is your quad rocket launcher. How cool is that? Time to put that away because I need to save it. That's full health. Right here, I get a little worried. How do I get back? Alright. This links up with here. But I had to look up originally where that secret area was. Consequently, speaking of the big cheat. So... big cheat basically allows you to level skip. And I'm positive. I can guarantee you that's what I did as a kid. Because as an adult, I played through it legitimately, and I Googled where all the secret zones were. The cheats and some of the secret zones are different in the Steam version than they are in the original PC release, and even different from the console Nintendo 64 version. But the one thing that has remained consistent is the big cheat. So what is it? Well, someone came up with a good way to actually remember it, and it's on the 8th day God created Turok. So it's capital N, on, the, TH, 8th, G, it's G on the 8th day. In TH, G, TH, yeah, in TH, G, TH, 8th day, D, God, DGD, God, GD, DGD, created CRT, TRK. That's what the passcode is. It's kind of clever. I like that. Plus, it's funny. I think it's funny. no! Find the will! Find the will! Time to talk about something. It's a long house. Wow, what's in it? Nothing. Great. Have I mentioned those creatures are called leapers? They're called leapers. Isn't that exciting? You know the name of an enemy! I know it because of the manual that I've been constantly reading because there's nothing! We're in another cave. Oh. Do you remember the part in Turok 2 where you go to the swamp and there are worms in the mud pits that attack you? Do you remember the part in Turok 2 where the Chaos Marines from Warhammer 40k attack you? Only the Turok versions of them? Do you remember that? Do you remember the super ultimate weapon is called the nuke weapon? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Hey, do you remember? Do you remember fighting the Mantis boss? Yeah, wasn't that cool? It had flash kicks to the walls to break them down. Yeah! Yay! Do you remember when we fought Long Hunter? And his Jeep circled around us constantly, and that was the thing. Yay! Have we fought another boss? No, because the next one's the T-Rex, and it's not until level 8. Oh, man! Thank God the next level's the Lost Land, because that's where the demons show up. That's where every other enemy shows up, is in the 7th level! Oh, I'm so sick of seeing poachers. I think I know how people felt whenever they described Dark Souls 2's boss fights as boring dudes in armor. Because that's all we've been fighting here are dudes in green vests. And dudes in armor. Although in a way the demons are also kind of unsatisfying because they're just palette swaps of the poachers. I don't think they carry guns, thankfully. They use Kamehameha blasts, but and it's not even that. They do Hadokens at you. That's what they do. Hey, it's something. There's your Chronoceptor piece. Is that the second time that they've done that, where they just put the secret thing behind the exit portal? Thank Lord God we're done! Oh, thank heaven! See you guys in level 7.